Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge technology screens. Trying to figure out exactly where this music is playing at. I think it's here. I think it's here. I'm pretty sure it's here. Okay, I think I got it. I'm not sure if I got it or not. We got some music players playing in the background. Oh, yeah, that one's already paused, so that one's not activated. Okay, let me see. Let's go back to this video right here. So, yeah, as I said in the comment section, Crow thinks his customers are stupid. And I tell you why he thinks his customers are stupid. Due to the fact that this is a video that he deleted off his account. And in this video shows that he tried to remove this video because, again, he was matching house paint. Actually, had two of these videos. One is here. We got all the videos, so don't worry about that. We're going to post this to the blacklist so you can check it out too. Actually, we're going to do a side-by-side of all the videos he's actually removed off the account. So we're going to come over here. Let's pop over to the blacklist over here. Over here, you can get all the information we need. Those of you who have been hitting the blacklist, we've noticed a lot of people have been on this blacklist looking at stuff. Hey, you're more than welcome to take whatever you want off of it. If you are following a claim against Jamie, Jamie's being sued. Multiple lawsuits are hitting. We're going to be hitting him in a couple of weeks due to the fact that he's done some stuff he wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, he's also being challenged on this too. I told you we're challenging this company. Every video we're challenging a court. So this black and white paint mixture, he was selling that to his customers at one point. This is the video demonstration. We can show the courts that we did the test way before he did it. And then he turned around and matched himself. Not going to go well. And over here, we have the paints that are matching. We have personal mix that match. And we have the, this is the network grade demonstration with him wearing the hoodie. Now, just let Jamie know your stuff has already been submitted to the FBI already. It's done and over with. I'm on my way out to go over to the police station to put the rest of your information in. And I got to drop some packages off the post office. But yeah, you're already in the system again. This time for death threats. So it's not going to go well. Sent death threats in the middle of an open case. Yeah. We haven't heard anything from Mr. Williams. He's been as quiet as a church mouse. I guess, you know, he has some smart people telling him to be quiet. But again, you still got to go to court for all that. But anyway, here, as you can see, same video. This is the exact same video. This is the one he's wearing the red hoodie. Now you see in the title of the video right here. See at the end where it has the 38 Black Widow and the end. So this video right here was the one, it was two videos. One was the one you're seeing right now. We showed you in the thumbnail. And the second one was this one in the hoodie. This one went missing because, again, this was one of the worst ones he had to go through because he bared receipts, he showed the container, he painted it down, and he matched. So he did was he got rid of this video and took the other video and gave it that title to make it look like this video never existed. That's what he tried to do. But, Jamie, we have copies of this. Yes, we do. People use these videos to fight PayPal claims against you because you lie in your PayPal claims. Because we have your transcripts over there showing you clearly lied in PayPal claims to try to win. So, as you can see, the product matches. See? Matches perfectly. We actually took your pictures too and posted them in forum sites. Yeah, they're calling you a clown. They're calling you a paint clown. You know why? Because you tried to scam people and people are seeing it now. That's why we haven't found any customers, because customers are not touching your stuff because they've seen the videos too. But you really believe that your customers are stupid. Why else would you do something like this? You really think you got on camera and you're going to lie and commit fraud against your own customers and rip them off and then have a nerve to have a policy on your website that clearly states that if it lands on the property, it's theirs. They can't do anything about it. If it open it, it's theirs. They can't do nothing about it. There's no exchange policy. There's nothing there. So you must think your customers are stupid. Because how else would you explain this? And the forum sites that we posted this, they said the same thing. He must think people are stupid. What, you need your glasses checked? Because a lot of comments came up about those pictures. And people were highly upset by that. They want to file fraud charges against you. We're filing fraud charges against you because your company committed massive amounts of fraud. So you must think your customers are stupid. And that's what I'm going to have my lawyer ask you when we're in court. Do you think your customers are stupid? Who in their right mind would come up and do a demonstration like this? Now, I'm going to show you how far the scamming goes with Jamie. So as this is the first one, as you can see, that's matching perfectly with no problem. He did this already. He did this way back with the personal mix. This video actually came out first. And in this video, this guy was so bold, he literally walked out of a Home Depot carrying a container of paint, planning to lie the entire time when he got on camera to his customers. There he is right there, walking out of a Home Depot, carrying a container. This is going to be used against your company. You know that, right? And if push comes to shove, if you decide to lie in court, I'll have you do that demonstration in that courtroom. So, how bold can you be? You walk out of a Home Depot with the container in hand of the silver screen product right there. You go home, you paint it in, and then you get on camera and you matched perfectly. But you sat on camera and you lied and said, oh, it's a different hue, it's a different discoloration, it has a different yellow, the white levels are off. You said the same speech in all three videos. How about you take those videos and uplink them on your website right now so everybody can have a look at them if you got that much confidence in your videos. You uploaded it for some reason. So if you have that much confidence, why don't you just put it on your website so we can all look at it? No, you're not going to do that. That's the reason why you deleted the other videos. Because again, you didn't want people to know your stuff was matching. So your stuff matched house paint right there perfectly. Look at that. I'm going to show you some more even shocking images of its product just matching on every level you could possibly think of. So again, in the title, you must think your customers are stupid. Because that's what everybody else is saying. Now, I don't think your customers are stupid at all. I think those are the individuals who support your nonsense, the trolls just like you, they're idiots. I guarantee you, they don't have your product on the wall. Why in the world would they take something at the end of the day and pay for something that they know they just got ripped off on? But I do know for a fact that the customers before who came in and bought this product after this video had launched, I think they, at the end of the day, they're victims. They got ripped off. Did you give them their money back? Jamie, the questions that I'm asking right now are the same questions my attorney is going to drill you in court. You're going to have to answer in there. You don't have a choice. So whatever I'm saying to you right now, it's going to happen in court. Mind you, you're going to court for criminal charges. There's multiple criminal charges against you. And in those criminal charges, it talks about your company. It talks about the scams your company has pulled off, all kinds of stuff. This will be questioned in a court of law. And this is involving criminal charges. So you're going to have to answer to all of these. Everything that we put in those charges, you're going to have to answer for in court. So, question we got here is, did you apologize to your customers? Did you give them any money back? Did you make any new products? Did you continue to sell the same products that you knew that were matching house paint? That's pretty bad. Look at this. Now, we did the search. We did look around. We tried to figure if we could find any customer reviews. Anybody was buying this product. We couldn't find anybody because nobody's buying it at all, period. Because I think at the end of the day, people are much smarter than looking at this and watching somebody saying at the end of the day, it's two different screens. When actually, it's just the same thing. Now, there may be, they're going to go through his accounts. They're going to go through his PayPal account. They're going to look through all his transactions. They're going to find out how many people bought this paint, including with the Frankenstein, because he's going to be prosecuted in criminal court for the Frankenstein. It's actually in those charges. in those charges, it talks about basically how he ripped off companies. He ripped off a company and used the name and didn't pay for these royalties. And you're going to have to answer for that. There's no way to get out of that. They got to go through all those charges one by one. That's why I said it's going to take a bit. But you are not going home, but it is going to take a bit. Another reason why you sealed your fate, the death threat. You're not getting bail. Because you went on and you basically threatened my life. And this right here in the middle of an open case means your bail's going to get denied. We can get it denied. If you were going to get it. You already sealed that fate. That's gone. But let's talk about this right here. He's going to answer for all of this. We're going to get him in court. He's going to answer for everything. Where in the world are you seeing two different screens? I'm pretty sure a judge will look at this. Our lawyers will look at it. Even your lawyers will look at this and go, oh, yeah, no, we're not. Can we get a plea deal? There's no plea deals. You don't get one. We're not giving you any plea deals. There's no mercy, nothing. You're going to face whatever is sent your way. That's what you're going to deal with. So you matched here. You matched over here, right? And you took, this is the original title that belongs to this video. And what you did was you went in and you removed the other video, which we have evidence of you pulling it off your account right here. So this right here is the original video. Well, it's the same video as you're watching over there. Except for in this one, he replaced it with the title where he's wearing the red hoodie, changed it up. And then he uploaded it again, and he removed the at advanced ambulite rejection 38. You removed it, and you put down, it has a yellow tone to it. You changed it. So you can lie to your customers again. So let me see where we're at on this. We're going to be doing this in court, just so you know. This is just all going to happen in court, because I got to back all this up. So we'll slow that down a bit right there. Let's see, let's get right to that point there. We can show that the video that you're showing right now, is a video that you deleted previously off your account because you were asked to post this video directly to your website. And that's why the first video with the hoodie went missing. You took that title, you stuck it on this one over here. And then when we questioned you about this one, you actually removed this one too. Then later on, you went in and uploaded the video again and changed the title to "It Has a Yellow Tone" and tried to lie to your customers again. I would love to hear you try. And oh, by the way, your attorneys never contacted us, so you don't have any attorneys. We know that from the door. You sat there and lied and said your attorneys advised you not to engage, and in the middle you sent a death threat in an open case. Also too, you posted a thumbnail with my face on it, with the Dead or Alive on it, on your YouTube channel, and you said your attorneys told you you don't have any attorneys. Jamie, you didn't have any attorneys the first time we've had this conversation. We advised for your attorneys to contact us, reach out to us. No one contacted us at all, period. Nobody. Okay. Now let's see. See right here we have the pretty flowers. All right. Let's go over here. There we go. Same video. Except for in this one, you changed the title to try to lie to your customers even more because you think your customers are stupid. You put down at the bottom, it has, not is, it has a yellow tone to it. So, man, you're about as dirty can get. You know, people like you who do this kind of stuff at the end of the day, the place where you're going, I would strongly advise you don't do it. Don't think you're going to scam somebody in that place at the end of the day, because in there you can't hide. So don't do dumb stuff in there. This shows how at the end of the day, how you think your customers are idiots. So what customer with a full brain is going to sit there and look at this image and go, that's two different screens right there. I think I'm going to spend the money. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody that stupid. That's why we can't find any customers about this at all. If any of your customers at the end of the day felt that your product was doing exactly what it was supposed to do, they would have posted a video by now backing you. But there's nobody there to back you. We can't find anybody to back you. You know what happened, Jamie? When I was talking about your product matching house paint, your customers pushed you to do these demonstrations. Yeah, we know that. They pushed you to do the demonstrations because we asked Jamie quite a few times to do this demonstration with the network gray, and he refused multiple times. And his customers pressured him, and that's why you see him doing the video. Now, why what matching the videos, and you should have did that automatically. The fact your customers had to pressure you, that was bad. That they had to push you. So by matching the video, you did the video, you matched the first time, you matched the second time, you matched 3 times. And 3 times you matched. But anyway, you each time you came in, you changed your title. Got rid of the one with the red hoodie, that was more incriminating one, got rid of off your account, and then you came in, you changed your title, you swapped the title out for this one, and then you brought this one back, and you swapped the title by trying to convince your customers there's a yellowish tone to it. This video is old. We can show how long the video's been around. It says it right there on our account. It says how old the video was. See? That video is not new. That video came out 4 months ago. 4 months that video came out, Jamie. So a video that came out 4 months ago is matching the exact same video we have here on our file right here. You bring it out again and try to act like it's something new. It's nothing new. That video's been around for a bit. And you deleted this video off your account because we challenge you to put it directly onto your site. Yeah, you're lying to your customers. That's what you do, Jamie. You're a liar. You rip your customers off. Look at this. See that right there with the pretty flowers? Watch this. Buddy, if you can't, well, you're already screwed already. You committed perjury on your your licensings and all that. You committed perjury, so you're already looking at 20, 30 years. With the additional 30 years we're going to be asking from the judge, and then on top of that you have the post office fraud charges. 2 of those, there's 20 years apiece, so that's 40 years right there. As I said before, this man is going to grow old. He's going to be living in jail for quite a long time. He's never getting out. You did too much. Then you're going to maybe get an additional 10 more years tacked onto your time because of the death threat you sent to me in the middle of an open case. And then you have to consider the fact that we're taking you to court again for touching my copyrights. First one's with the CCB, that's 30 grand, no prison time. But the second one, we decided to toss that over into federal court, which that is also another 20 years you'll have stacked on top of that. So altogether, you're looking at maybe if you have a lawyer help you out with all of this, you know, roughly probably about a good 40, maybe 50, maybe 60. I don't know, maybe more than that. Mind you. That's just us. I'm not talking about the government. That's a whole different story. I can't make judgment on that. They're very strict on that whole post office fraud thing and perjury thing. They don't play around with that. You're going to get the full amount of time there. So you're looking at some serious time. You're not getting out. You're not getting parole. You're not getting probation. You're not getting anything. You're getting jail time. That's what you're going to get. Let's go over here. And let's find this right here. This is what happens when you do dirty stuff. You do dumb stuff at the end of the day. What's it say? Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Right? There you go. I could prosecute you on this, Jamie, so easily. And I am going to prosecute you on him and challenge your company. So the fraud charges is hitting his company. For the perjury, that's separate. That's not us. That's a completely different area. We're challenging this company in court. That's us. And if your fraud charges, that's an additional 20 years. So see right here, Jamie? Look at that. I want you to look at that very carefully. See right there? If you say that our video we have over here doesn't exactly match yours, I can say, oh, yes, it does. Right there. Exact same video. So, Jamie, do you think your customers are stupid? This is why when any of your followers or whatever they are, I don't know what you call them, they come into forum sites, they're laughed at. We call them house paint clowns. We call them house paint clowns. They're laughed at. Because the minute they talk about your product, your videos pop up. They have our videos over there. They show the videos. Like, oh, what happened here? What the freak did you buy at the end of the day? Look like you got ripped off. Yeah, and they leave out of the room. They're embarrassed. Your customers are embarrassed. You talk all this trash about how we're scammers, and we gave you a certified letter sent right to your address that you signed for to send me black paint, and you couldn't even send it out. You can't even back up your claim. This has also sealed your fate. All right, so let's see what happened to this video. So this is the video right here. Boom. Yeah, he deleted the video off the account. So this video was floating around longer than, it was around 4 months when we found it. How did I find this video? Well, again, I told you before, Jamie contacted our house about the 2.0. He put me in a live stream, so I want you to know you're on a live stream. I got no problem with that. Why are you contacting me? Just go to the website and buy the paint. He wanted to guarantee I was going to send you the paint. I did send you the paint. I sent the paint to your front door with a signature confirmed in which you messed up. You violated a batch number, which I'm taking to small claims court, and I'm suing you for 12 grand. Yeah, so I did send it to you, as agreed. And then, when it was 1 day late, you turned around and tried to file a PayPal charge against me, which you lost. And I won again, because you never won one against me, because you lie. PayPal can see that you're a liar. They've been to your site, and they say your site looks scammy. Because it does. That's why you don't win any claims. You'll never win any claims, because again, your site looks scammy. And then you don't know what you're talking about. You lie on the complaints. Every complaint he put in, you lied about the transcripts. We went in, we're able to prove him wrong. You said that the Frankenstein was an upgrade. How do you upgrade something? You remove ambient rejection technology off of it, which you didn't have to begin with, but how do you upgrade it on that? That's how he lost. Yeah, they saw through all that nonsense. The problem with Jamie is Jamie goes through life thinking, there's some people in life that go through life thinking that they can fool the world. That's what they believe in. They believe their lies are so foolproof that no one can see their lies. But here's the thing, Jamie. You're kind of like, if you were to paint the floor all black, and you were to just take this white figure and stick it in the middle, that'll be you. We can see you crystal clear. We can see through your lies. And this is what's going to happen when it goes to court. You can't lie in there. No more. It's over. No more lying. You've probably been doing this all your life. And now it comes to an end. Karma has finally caught up to you. And it's going to be a heavy price you're going to have to pay. But the sad thing about it is we can show that you clearly got on camera, you committed fraud, you lied, you stole, and you think your customers are idiots. That's the original video right there. See, he deleted the video off his account, and he bought it back and he changed the title of it. And he got on camera and he tried to lie to his customers and rip them off again. An interesting thing someone brought up about the overseas customers that he tries to rip off too. You charge him a $70 surcharge fee. Now question, if the product shows that it's defective or something's wrong with it, how are they going to ship it back when your policy clearly states that they open it? And how would they even know? Because there's no testing, there's no batch number on your stuff, so how would they know what's wrong with it if they don't open it up? How can you troubleshoot your products? All this is going to come up in court, Jamie. I'm going to answer everything I'm answering right now is going to come in court. How do you troubleshoot something that you don't have testing under? How? Of course, you lied in your PayPal claim. We could show over there. You sat there and said that the Frankenstein was always that color and you upgraded. But the thing about it, we recorded our shopping cart when we made the purchase. That's what got you a second account of post office fraud. You got 2 counts. So how? You got on camera and you ranted about how we didn't have the Cinemax. And you said it's virtually impossible. My stuff would never match it. And your stuff matched. Lied on camera again. We got you right here at 143 in the video claiming your stuff to be ambient rejection, and you sat there and said that you upgraded it. So if you upgrade it in the version we have said it's not, that would be a downgrade, not an upgrade. Constant lying. I sent this over to Solid Lake 5 to jog his memory a little bit. He came back and he contacted me, told me I did a review. Big deal if you did it. We saw your review already. You're done. Move on. One person. We found one person who did a review, and that's it. And you deleted the video the minute Jamie got served. And that's when you deleted your videos. But I sent this over to him to jog his memory. Like, yeah, the whole conspiracy theory, the whole charge behind that, yeah, this is all being dropped into that bucket. Because you committed fraud against my company. A fake receipt. You also used my copyrighted material basically to make the fake receipt. So you're going to jail for a long time. And we'll have your name and all that information pretty soon. 'Cause I'm pretty sure in court they're not going to call you by that. All right, so as we can see, rip off, rip off. This is another video I went missing. This is the benefit of a white screen versus this product. This video is also two missing. This is another one that's also missing off his account. It's quite a few of them that are missing off his account. He tried to come back and he tried to do it again here. This is another one. You seen this one yet? Oh yeah, this is another one he did. This is his product here. This is supposed to be our product. Jamie, this is why you're being sued for slandering my company. See right here, you're saying this is my product. So you're going to have to show receipts that you bought this. If you can't show any receipts, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You know that, right? All right, then just want to know. Just let you know that. Did you see this video, people? So right here, this right here is the Network Grade 773. This is his product here. And this is the Network Grade 773. And look at that. Perfect match again. This video is also missing off its account, so you know that. Yeah. Look at it. Jamie gets himself in a lot of trouble. See? Got you again. Constantly getting you, man. Constantly. You guys give me so much ammunition, it's not even funny. All right, so we got deleted. Let's go back to this. Now, you know everything you need to know. Let's listen to Jamie talk about how his product is so different. But here you are looking at the exact same thing. Now, like I said, we drop these pictures on forum sites. We let other people decide. Are you seeing two different screens? Everybody sat there and said the exact same thing. And we got a few people in there. We know who they were. They were Crow supporters, his backies. And they're talking about, no, it's a different screen. You just made yourself look like a complete idiot in a sea of people saying, no, yeah, that's the same thing. So you think a judge is going to look at that and say the same thing? Oh, it's two different screens? No. The first thing they're going to say is, Mr. Fernando, are you blind? How can you get up there and tell people that they're seeing two different screens? Jamie, I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you something. I want people to see this right here. This is something else. We did a clip right here real quick. You said about the contrast levels, right? That your contrast levels would be better because, you know, you have this 2,000,000 to 1 P2 projector, right? Remember you said that? Hold on for a minute. Let's grab that real quick. All right. So in the video, you used the P2 projector, right? All right. So what happened right about in here? Let's see. Let's go right there. What happened there? That's a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast projector, right? Last I checked, the OLED background is black, not gray. You would have a serious problem with the stores if you spent that kind of money for an OLED TV, and you get home, you turn around, and the background is gray. Like, what the freak? Yeah, it's black. So how in the world, on a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast projector, you came up looking gray? Now, look at this, people. I want you to look at this very carefully. I'm going to show you why Jamie thinks his customers are stupid. He did both of these videos back to back. He did this one first, and then he did the other one second. He sits there and says his contrast levels would have never came up that like this at all, period. If you notice, look at the environment. See how we have some light in the environment? But the other demonstration he did is in a serious dark black environment. And in this dark environment, this is where any gray paint contrast levels are going to be able to pull up with no problem whatsoever because there's no light to actually wash out the screen. But in that video demonstration, you lay claims that your screen pulls a higher contrast level. But it's funny over here, same demonstration, same screen paint, it doesn't. This is where you're going to have some problems in court. So knowing that, let's go back over here and let's listen to this right here.
Actually,
even the menu matched. Hold on for a minute. Sorry about that, people. Look at the menu. The menu matched. All right, let's listen to the lies.
let's do this one.
She's coming up here to live this lifestyle with me now. It's a big step.
No, toilet is right next to the fridge.
Nice. toilet is right next to the fridge. So, what are the results on this? All right, let me tell you what the result is. It doesn't produce. I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there from my projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I would not use it.
Remember what he said? He said the contrast levels, right? He said the contrast levels wouldn't pick up. Jamie, you have no contrast levels. What the heck are you talking about? So you're sitting in this ultra dark environment to try to enhance your contrast levels. And here in the same demonstration, except for more light in the environment, your contrast levels don't read. They don't even pick up. They come up just as poorly as the Network Grade 773. And that's on the P2 projector right there. So what happened there? That's why you do a lot of demonstrations in the dark, to try to pick your contrast levels up better. That's what you do. But you sat right there on camera and lied. You did this demonstration first. Then you did the other one second. Knowing that you didn't match the contrast levels at all, you turn around, turn out all your lights, put yourself in a nice dark environment, go, look, my contrast levels pick up. You lied that fast.
Okay. First of all, 1 contrast and all. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there from my projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I would not use it. Okay. First of all, the whites are really off. It's like an ivory color, like I said.
Listen to everything that he's saying. All right, the whites are really off, right? Okay, let's check that out. Let's go over here to, let's see, here we go. Snow level. I don't see the whites off. Matter of fact, the whites would be higher on that because that paint's a little lighter than yours, so the white levels would be much higher. So I don't see any problem there. Anybody see any problem? I don't see any problem. We posted these too. Everything that you lied about, we posted pictures underneath of it. So, question again. You think your customers are idiots, don't you? Why else would you sit there on camera and make these lies? $2 million to 1 contrast, right? Her hair is black. Your hat is a darker black than her hair. Your hoodie is a better red than the red sweater she's wearing right now. Everybody picked up on that. When they looked at the image is absolutely washed out. And they said, well, what kind of picture as the P2 he's using as a tri-laser 4K projector he's using in that demonstration with a 2 million to 1 contrast. And you couldn't even pull the OLED emblem. We got pictures of our demonstrations to pulling an OLED emblem. And you're on an ultra short though at 3,000 lumens. We're sitting back at around, 4,000. We're 18 feet from a screen. Oh, by the way, your stuff doesn't work on venues, by the way. I tested, just to remind you, we had this stuff there. So, yeah, we tested the Cinemax. It don't pick up on anything at all. Anything we put it against, it wouldn't work. But it did match house paint. We can tell you that much. So you talked about the white levels, right? So we just watched that demonstration with the beautiful snow. And I don't see a difference. He keeps walking up in front of the camera. That's a lot of people saying, why the freak does he keep getting up and blocking the screen? Yeah, because this is a video he never wants to repeat again. All right, so you lied about that. That's a lie too. You said the white levels are not there.
They're really off. The blacks are not even there. Okay. Color, yeah, of course. You can see different colors. But look at that versus that. You could tell right away. Um, but other than that, a all-around solid picture, I'm not gonna get from this. I'm not. See, everything's kind of yellowish.
It's yellowish, Jamie, because the sunset just kicked in on the video. That's why it's yellow here. If I break this down in slow motion, you will see this slowly change because it's part of the video. But you try to blame this on the yellowish. You have it right there, you have it there, you have it there, you have it there, you have it there. It's part of the video. Stop lying.
Compared to this, different tones. You know, it just doesn't. No.
Different tones.
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers big. Are you still using Prime? Because of this.
Check this one out. And I could do more.
Now, I want you to listen real quick. He sighed a little bit. You know why? Because when that image came on and the image came back, ooh, listen. You hear the yeah, because he screwed up again. That image showed even better than the other one. He's like, oh shoot, he tried to back out of it, but he can't. Hear it again. You gotta bring it back.
More.
That's why he
Like
backed
showing
out
the
of it
black
at first.
levels, which
Look at that.
it's gonna fail completely.
There's nobody stay right here.
It's gonna fail completely. And I could do more. Like showing you black levels, which it's gonna fail completely.
Jamie, you really got to stop lying so much. You do. You couldn't pick up the contrast level. Right there. And this is what a lot of people noticed. When they were watching, they were like, what the freak? And it was like, yeah, I said, yeah, that's a try. Here's a laser 4K projector, right? 3-laser 4K projector with a 2,000,000:1 contrast, and you couldn't read the contrast level. Now you're bragging about contrast levels and you're in an ultra dark environment. So you're lying on camera again by saying that, hey, I can show you more contrast levels, but it's not going to show a difference. How about you put that in a fully lit environment and do us all that demonstration all over again? Get rid of these, do that all over again. We want to see it in a fully lit environment, see if your contrast levels show a difference. You lied too much. Then you turn around and you blended the screen. Look. Yeah, he blended the screen easily. Colors aren't there. He said colors aren't there. Doesn't match. Colors aren't there. Yeah, colors are there. They did match. You lie. Let's finish your video. Sorry if I'm going back and forth, but I want you to hear him lie. He just said there's no contrast there. We literally watched the screen wash out right there. He says there's the color, the white levels are off. We just watched the snow level. They match. That's why I said he considers his customers to be idiots. Now, we know you're not idiots at the end of the day, but this is how Jamie thinks of you. Who else in their right mind is going to sit there in front of a camera and look at this and go, oh, no, it's two different screens? At this particular point, I literally don't think you should be driving, because I don't think either you're colorblind, you don't know colors right, you're not seeing things correctly, but traffic lights have got to be nightmares for you, because you can't tell. How can you look at this and sit there and say that these are two different screens? Try to convince your customers and lie to them. We caught you uploading an old video from 4 months ago, or 4 months at the time, that was around 4 months, and then come in and change the title of it. And even with that, with bad writing, has a yellow tone to it. It has, not has a yellow tone to it. Watch closely. We are watching closely. And what I see right here as I'm looking at this screen is, if I was one of your customers, I would be highly upset. I'd be angry that you basically get on camera and you lie. I wouldn't trust you on anything you say out of your mouth. You're gonna sit here and show me something like this at the end of the day and say, hey, look, it's my product's much better than this. It looks nothing like that. I look at you like, have you lost your freaking mind? What do you think? I'm stupid at the end of the day? You think I'm dumb? I can clearly see they're both the same. Yeah, they're both the same. Where's the quality? He talks
I'll show
about
you
this
some bright
quality.
things.
Where's the quality? As far as I'm concerned, the house paint's doing the same thing. Look at the water reflection on the paint, on the house paint. Look at this.
I want to show you some bright scenes.
Look at the water reflection.
And then we'll do some more black if you want. But
How about you turn all your lights on and you show us that black contrast demonstration? And look how close you're up on the screen, which I'm glad you're that close on the screen because this gives people an idea. They can look at this. So yeah, for the forum sites we were on, everybody said the same thing. He's a clown. He is definitely a clown. He's a deceiver. He rip-off artist. And yeah, he must think his customers are idiots. No, I'm pretty sure his customer is calling out to you. I don't think you think you're an idiot, do you? Would you sit there and buy this product? Someone's sitting there lying on camera telling you that these are two different screens. Now, I know your other followers, which is the trolls just like you, because they're in with you with ripping people off, and that's why we're going to bring all you to court. Because not only are you going to be challenged on Jamie's rip-off artist schemes of ripping people off, but you're now part of all that now. Because you supported him, which means you supported his actions on how he ripped off and committed fraud against his customers. There's a whole lot of things. The conspiracy is interesting. There's a lot of things you can be charged for in a conspiracy. So you supported this. Not one of y'all came out and said, "Oh, no, buddy, you're wrong here. Your stuff is matching." No, you didn't. You supported his product. And if you supported his product, that means you're involved in a scheme of Jamie going up and ripping off people, using his company to scam to rip people off. So you can get as much jail time as he can get also too. So you think a judge is going to look at that and say that he or she sees something different? No. You lie to your customers and you rip them off. Just like that customer who opened up his window and the screen completely washed out, was gone. Because you go on you always talk about how your stuff is not ambient rejection, but you do demonstrations as if it is. That's
but
horrible.
the whites are off, colors off, no black levels, and for 1 quart, but the whites are off, colors off, no black levels, and for 1 quart, if you don't have a discount, it's like $40 almost, 30.
Again, Jamie, lying. We think we all been to Home Depot and Sherman Williams and all different places to buy paint. Where the freak are you buying a can of paint at $40 a quart? That's a gallon price. My goodness. Yeah. Boy, something wrong with this boy. I swear at the end of the day, there's really something wrong with him. That slips, the products that we had him put against his products to match, he didn't want to go near them at all, period. He didn't want to go near the Amazon slip silver. That also to match your product. Because you know we have the products over there, Jamie. We did those tests before you did the tests. We know it matches your products. I did plenty of testing on your stuff. And that Amazon slip silver matched your product. We showed that in demonstrations. Couple grade paints matched your product. And you never did any of those demonstrations on camera. You know why? Because you ran into this mess. At the end of the day, that's why I didn't do it. Amazon slip silver is $17 and I think 90 something cents for a quart of it. A gallon of it costs less than your product. Let me see right here. Let's go get that PPG from whatchamacallit. They actually make that over there at Home Depot. Let me see. Let me just real quick. Now, when I got my no discount, I paid for Super Paint. Super Paint is the cheapest you can get when it comes to Sherman-Williams, and it's around about $17 a quart. You'll get it for that price right there. Let's see. That's why when he did the demonstration, he didn't finish it. You know he's not done with that demonstration, right? The reason why is because on our demonstration, we tested the personal mix, we tested the Metallica 2.0, and we tested the Cinemax. All three of them matched in our test demonstrations. You only did the Cinemax, and when you found out it tested, you removed your videos and you didn't speak any more of it. We also tested the UV mix. We were able to make that on camera. We were able to use your black and white free paint mixture. We made that easily with no problem whatsoever. And then when we got the Frankenstein over, the version of the Frankenstein that you basically committed the mail fraud on, we also realized that it was only about a little tone off, that we can make that too. That's why when we threw it in the trash, as PayPal instructed us to do, and you complained about we never opened it, I placed another order for your product. Again, that's why I have 4 receipts on the Frankenstein. I placed another order, and you canceled it. See, that's why I said you talk too much trash at the end of the day, Jamie. I mean, you don't, y'all, this is very funny. So, again, we ordered the Frankenstein. This is involving one of the post office fraud charges against them. The product got here, as you can see, it didn't match anything we ordered. We recorded our shopping cart, so he screwed on that one. But PayPal advised us to throw it in the trash. So we threw it in the trash, and then he came back in and started crying and whining, as he usually does, or we didn't test it because we're afraid. Have you not learned anything yet from me? You send me email, you tell me buy whatever I want, I buy whatever I want. That backfired, didn't it? So what do you think I did? I went in and I purchased your product again on the Frankenstein. And what did you do? You canceled the order and put the money back in my account. So if I was afraid to test it and I placed an order again, giving you more money, what's the problem? Why did you give me back the money? All right then. Because you know your product was trash and you couldn't back it up, that's why. Let's see. Now, if you try to say in court that, hey, he's at the end of the day, I try to give you try to give me what? I got an email from you telling me to buy whatever I want, and I did. Ended up getting all my money back on my account, and with you cursing me out because you were mad and angry. You even screamed harassment. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut when you get to court. Just keep it shut. Don't say anything. You can get yourself in trouble. You lie too much. Can't lie in there, just to let you know. Let me see. By the way, Jamie, court is spelled QT, not QRT. I bet you so many people have been talking up this paint. They probably jumped their price a little bit more, but you know, it's only around, I say for 1 quart of it, it's probably around like 27. Now it depends on what you get. Like if you get the super paint is the cheapest you can get. That's the cheapest. Oh, look at this one. This is element gray. Oh, this would definitely match your stuff. Now, mind you, Jamie, when we got the Network Gray 773, because we're the ones who started this, I got it for the simple fact because it got to a point I started thinking, what if it gets to a point where people are just sliding this stuff off a shelf, sprinkle a little Christmas glitter into it, and go, voila, this is the new screen paint, and hit it with a high-end projector to try to convince people that they're seeing something completely different, that this is a whole new paint product, and they're ripping off customers. That's why we started the Network Gray 773 campaign, to test to see if anyone would match this paint. And you did it in your demonstration. You did the exact same theory I talked about, that at the end of the day, they're not mixing black and white paint together anymore. I'm not saying those people, because we don't know about them, but this individual, he's basically sliding it off a shelf. And I guarantee it would match. And we did the test, he ranted and said it's impossible, he did it, it matched. And he tried to remove the videos. This right here is the premium. This right here would cost the customers, let me see. It's the highest brand right there. They got it satin, which you need it in flat. You don't want that flat. That's satin right there. Price drops a little more. Let's see. I don't want premium. Can I go with this one instead? And I'll do interior too. On top of that, all right, interior. We don't want a gallon. We need about a quart. It's always one need right there. So yeah, see right here, Jamie. So if I get a quart, this is gray, right? This will match perfectly to your product. This is called gray mantle. This will match perfectly. I got it in 1 quart. I got it in flat, and I got it in bare ski. And guess what the price cost me? And I got it interior. It cost me $24.98. Your product is $50 a quart, right? $50 a quart, and you match house paint. I bet you $100 you'll match this too. And I'll put that $100 right in your PayPal account. I bet you $100. Go buy this and put this against your product, and I bet you it match. Second, I've been doing gray screen paints for so long that I can literally look at someone's paint and I can tell what's going to match it. We're the ones who did the test first.
Because, like I said, the only reason why we go after these individuals is because they make all these outlandish accusations and claims about their products, doing this, that, and the other, and it's bogus at the end of the day. So usually you would mix it with some bare silver screen. It's very light gray, as I said before, but you got to add black in there because you got to be able to put those tones in there. This stuff is already toned, so it's good. So we picked up a gallon. Over here, man. Really? You gonna make me work for this? All right, there we go. We picked up a gallon of, by Sherwin-Williams. Picked up a gallon of this.
Now, Jamie, you see that sitting right here? That is your personal mix. We have your Metallica mix because we had a customer ship that to us. And we have the Cinemax, which we had your customer sent it to us because the customer did not like how you tried to cheat us and sent us black paint. He didn't like that. He didn't think that was nice. And he sent us his. And this is where you got on camera and you screamed and yelled about how we printed up your labels and how the paint we had was fake and it would never match Network Gray 773. All right.
We're on $23.
That's the cheaper
this
one.
It's called Network Gray. Got a couple more of these coming in. And this is an SW, I think it's a 773. So, I'm curious to see if I paint this on here. We're not looking for a match. We're looking to see how close it would come to matching the paint.
Now, you hear what I said? I said we're not looking for a match. We want to see how close it comes. Yeah. Well, Jamie can verify that now because he did the demonstration right after we did it because his customers pressured him to do it. Thank you so much, his customers.
As I said before, we have to do these demonstrations ourselves. I will put down my demonstrations on my products.
Black versus black.
Paint, black fabric, and just about anything else we can throw against our screen. We've done these tests already before. As a matter of fact, the screen paint will come in handy for us to do some tests outside. I'm sure I did.
Oh, by the way, Jamie, I am going to challenge on how many gray versus gray that you have done down through time on testing against your product versus our black versus black. We'll be challenging our testing versus yours in court.
In the day, the gray screen paint products are basically obsolete. All right, so I'm going to take you guys and put you in the overhead, and we're going to get the painting. Like I said, this is a little different from your bare silver screen because it's already made up. And all we got to do is just paint it down. So we're not looking for an identical match. We're seeing if you can really see a difference with this product. Now keep in mind, like I said, if you put black paint, black fabric, and that stuff against our screens, you're definitely going to see a difference in that. All right, where's the paint can? I'm going to pop this open, and I'm going to put you guys in the overhead. Now, the reason why we do this is because this individual had a demonstration. Actually, we had the demonstration. No one else has it. And in that demonstration shows him making a product using black and white paint. That happened to match two of the products that we purchased. Actually, it matched the personal. It matched the Metallica mix. It matched. So, like I said, curious what would happen if, sooner or later, they're going to get to a point where they're just going to start shipping you down gray paint. And at the end of the day, can you really tell which one?
That statement right there, Jamie, that's another nail in your coffin. Because we did this demonstration long before you did it. And the statement I made in that video, I said, it's only going to be a matter of time before they start shipping you down shelf paint. Your stuff matched. The most criminal video you have right now that's going to seal your fate, well, another one of your fates, because you got a lot you're going to go through, is the video and you in the red hoodie doing the demonstration, showing the receipts, showing you did this demonstration and you failed miserably. You matched house paint.
One's which? At the end of the day, even if it has a slight little difference or hiccup, is it really going to make a difference between you paying $23 a gallon or $80 a quart? So let's see. All right, let's get this.
Mind the time you were charging $80 a quart, right? To your customers?
I bet you all the freezers on this side. All on this side. I'll open it all on this side.
I gotta say something real quick. Gentlemen, you can't handle our lawsuits. You know that? I just thought about that. My friend, someone said, gee whiz, they're gonna get hit with, yeah, you gotta be to back it up in court with my stuff. You said it does. That's slander. I can sue you for millions and millions of dollars on this. You want to talk about at the end of the day somebody's financial. At the end of the day, my financial's good. But it's about to get a lot better than that. Because when I get done with you guys in court, oh my God, you're not going to be able to afford. Like, yeah, you're going to owe me a lot of money. A lot of money. You better hope you can back up whatever you said. You got matter of fact, what they got? They got 2 weeks? 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to bring my company to court. I gave you an ultimatum. You better have some evidence. You better have something at the end of the day, because I got tons on you guys at the end of the day. You're going to pay me some serious money. They don't got $10 million to pay me, but I can charge you for it. I think I can't hit you with a $10 million lawsuit. I can hit you with higher than that. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. I mean, financial ruins when we get done with y'all. But that's what you get for saying things that are not true. Look at this. This is crazy. We did this already. And he matched. Your customers can sue you. You know that. You committed fraud. Your customers can use these videos in court to file against you. Did you pull the product? See, the reason why they can get you, and I'll tell you why. When you found out this product was matching house paint, did you pull it off the shelf? It's like a recall. If they have a recall on hot dogs, they say, okay, these hot dogs are bad. They can go for salmonella, E. coli, so you could die from this. And stores dump these things. Okay, they're in the good. But some stores don't dump. Some stores are remarket them or whatever they do and put them back on the shelf, praying that nobody gets sick. You get sued for that. So if you knew that product was doing what it's supposed to be doing, did you remove it off the shelf? This is what I'm going to have my attorney ask you in court. Did you remove it? Did you contact your customer? Did you issue refunds? Did you do any of that whatsoever? No, we can show that you continue to advertise this product as if it never happened. This means your customers can sue you. You committed fraud.
Man, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Look at that right there. That's not good.
I told you.
I can tell from looking at that, that is not good at all. And that's with nothing in it. No black, no glitter, nothing.
Jamie, if they go back and they ask me, what is my expert in gray screen paints? My expert in gray screen paint goes back farther than you. I have quite an advancement in gray screen paints. I can pop that top before I even test your product, and I know you will match it. And if they ask me, how would you know? Well, you look at my track record in gray screen paints. Yeah, I go back quite a bit. I can just look at your product. I know how to make it just by looking at it. That's why I was able to make your stuff so easy on camera. I said that before I tested your product.
That is not a good sign. That is actually a perfect color right there. All right. Whew, he's going to have to outperform this on between night and day. It's not going to go well at all. Excuse me, I'll make gray screen paint.
I'm glad I don't make gray screen paint anymore. That's why we give our stuff away for free. There we go. Pour it down. Now, Danny, I want you to look at this right here. Look at the coating time it takes for me to apply this. It's one coat. That's it. I've seen your product. Well, that's the hard part about trying to match your stuff to gray paint. We don't know what color your product's going to turn into. We really don't know. You got that Cinderella effect paint. You really do. 1 minute it's this, 1 minute it turns into that. Except for the problem with your problem is we don't have to wait till 12 o'clock for it to transform. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde paint. That's a perfect example for it. We don't know what color your paint's going to turn into. I honestly would never even know. Because I watched it change colors on your video, and I watched it change colors on Silent Wake.
Those are nice and smooth for $23.
Yeah.
This is not bad. Covers very nicely. I'm not have to use any primer at all.
You notice that the surface underneath of it's black, so I painted one time, nothing pushes through. That's how I know you got water in your paint. You got something in there weakening the structure of the product. You should know way in the way you should pass over a screen that many times and it still push gray through the other side. So Jamie, this is what they're going to be watching in court. When I challenge your car, mind you got several stages coming. You got criminal charges, that's separate. Post office charges, that's not us, that's them, that's separate. Fraud against your company, that's separate, that's not us at the end of the day. But we are taking your company to court and we're challenging you for fraud. Because you know, you made these statements about me being a scammer and all this stuff. So that involves lawsuit and jail time. It went on real nicely. Okay. Got a screen up here. Drying it up.
And that's technology at 1%. That's a gamer. Do his paint side by side. And
so right here, you can watch the old video. I gotta go. I got things I gotta take care of. Right here, you can see we have Jamie's paint. This is the Cinemax. This is the personal mix. This is the Metallica mix. Mind, Jamie, we got your Metallica mix shipped over by a customer. You know that, right? Customer sent that to us. That's the one you got mad at and got upset, and got angry because we got one of your products over here, and you decided to go back and cancel his order. So you searched through your orders, which I thought you had any in there, and you found that customer, and you went in and you canceled their order. Why did you cancel the order? Because you was afraid for us to get the product over here? Doesn't make a difference. We got it anyway. We went through all that to cancel the Cinemax, and then when we ordered it and you claimed that you were going to ship it to us, because we had that conversation, all that was recorded, you turned around and sent us black paint, which we got it anyway because we got it from one of your customers because they didn't like your practices. And he went through all that crying about how it's not your product and blah, blah, blah for it to match anyway.
and they blended together.
Look at that.
One little bump.
There's three of your
that
screen
can be a
paints.
difference. At the end of the day, some of y'all deserve to get your money taken. Because, you know, you deserve it. I'm sorry. But
3 screen paints. Why didn't you do test the rest of them? Yeah. Oh, man, does he lie to you guys. Gee whiz. Look at this. Look at this craziness, man. That's your contrast levels. That's the same color your screen pulled up right over here. Same color. Oh, we're on the blacklist, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We can go over here. Same color we got there is the same color we got. Right there. Exact same thing. You put up the exact same color. Let's finish the lies. Jamie's lies. Let's finish the lies. Lie to your customers, cheat and rip off your customers. Just look at the lies. Well, I'm glad we can't find any of your customers. And I'm glad your customers stopped buying your stuff. They needed to. Now, those of you who recently got ripped off, or if you got ripped off a while ago, keep in mind, a lawsuit may pop up for basically for its customers to be able to get some vindication from basically getting their money back from them. Because you ripped off a lot of people. That's how your product reacts in fully lit environments, not in the dark. That's how you pull up. Stop lying to people. Can't even pull your colors right. You lie too much, Jamie. You're a liar. I couldn't care less how you lash out at me at the end of the day. Really don't care. You know why I don't care, Jamie, if you comment or this and that? Because you're going to jail. You're done. We got criminal charges on you from here to next week. You're done. Your company's being prosecuted for perjury. You're done. The only thing you can do is lash out. That's all you have left. We're wrecking your credibility right now. So right now, we can prove in court that at the end of the day that you ripped off your customers, you lied to them. Look at this mess. Match the freaking house paint. Even with the lights out. See the improvement on the product when the lights are out? Yeah, same thing you're doing over there with the lights out. We mimicked your demonstrations, that's why. Let's go back over here to the lies.
3750, depending on where you're at, your taxes might vary or something, right? like showing you black levels, which it's gonna fail completely. I want to show you some bright scenes. And then we'll do some more black if you want. But the whites are off, colors off, no black levels, and for 1 quart, if you don't have a discount, it's like 40 bucks almost, 37.50, depending on where you're at. Taxes might vary.
So anybody buying paint, you must consider you being an idiot at the end of the day. So Jamie, let me explain something to you. Not all states carry the same price. We know you don't crack books much, but yeah, so you know that.
Or something, right? But yeah, okay.
Look at this.
Look at that green versus this versus that.
What are we looking at here? So it's green versus what? It's the same thing here. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing here. So it gets darker here on your side of here, and it starts to lighten when it gets right here, and it's the same thing. So let me get this straight. Let's just say, for kicks and giggles, that the middle of the screen is $20. And let's say the paint around it over here is $300. Would you spend $300 for the paint around it, or would you pay $20 for the one in the middle? That's one of the surveys we put on the site. Guess what everybody said? The one in the middle. Jamie, you don't understand how people think and how they function at the end of the day. And this is what it is. You buy 2 couches, right? One couch costs $5,000. One couch over here costs $200. And the other couch that costs $5,000 has this beautiful shade of deep red. And the other one, you can tell it doesn't look like, it looks exactly like it, but you can tell the other one looks much better. People will go out and cough up to $5,000 just for that couch because of that red, because they fell in love with that red. But if the other couch has a little slight difference or almost close enough that you couldn't even tell, they're going to spend money for the $200. Because you know what they're going to say? Nobody can really tell the difference. There you go. So nobody in their right mind would spend money for this when you can get something like this that costs far less and more for your money. Everybody likes to save money. Even the rich man likes to save money. That's why you don't know anything about life at all, period. Look at this. This is just downright embarrassing that you sat there and ripped your customers off that badly. Oh, gee whiz Louise. Look at this. All right, people. I got to go. I got business to take care of today. There's going to be several different things going to be challenging you, Jamie, in that courtroom. It's going to be challenging your credibility, too. Because you do believe your customers are idiots. Why else would you do something like this? You got on camera and you lied and try to convince your customers that they're seeing this yellowish tone. And I'm happy your customers are not buying your stuff. I'm happy. Because nobody needs to get ripped off at the end of the day. When you do a gray versus gray, and if you're proud of this, well, this is not on your website anyway. When you do a demonstration, it's supposed to have it posted to your website, especially those right there. Those are black versus black, gray versus gray. They have to be there. As a matter of fact, we have them in every single shopping cart. Every single shopping cart has that test in it. I'm going to challenge you on how many gray versus my black versus black. I'm going to challenge you on my testing, on my technology versus yours. Because remember, you called my company a scam. So since you called my company a scam, it'll be my company versus yours. You're not going to do well, my friend. I got to put the rest of our videos up there too. See how professional my site looks? Because I took the time to build it, that's why. And anyone who watched me put this site together, I can spend 4 hours alone in updates by itself. You don't put the time in on your site, you don't. You just slap anything together and just put any bull crap on there. At the end of the day, hope somebody will believe it, so you could rip them off. You see those videos popping up? Those are called black versus black. The same test demonstration that you sat there and you failed in miserably, we do for fun. This demonstration I actually painted into the screen with black paint. And some of these I've actually made my own black products to put against my own screens, surfaces, fabrics, all that stuff. Mr. Williams, did you not basically do a demonstration about fabric versus my screen? Well, if I find out, we dubbed the video, and we know you said some things you shouldn't have said. So I'll see you in court for that, because I am suing you, by the way. Not only are you getting the criminal charges, he got quite a bit coming toward him. He's got criminal charges coming toward him. We're suing him for slandering my company, and you have post office fraud charges because you mailed out that letter. So you got quite a bit coming your way. When you use you guys as an example, so that way if anybody decides to do the same you're doing to learn from this experience that you're going to go through. See right there, all these black versus black demonstrations. Where's yours? And the ultimate one would have been for us, would have been Jamie giving us the paint, so we could do that one right there, because I was looking forward to that. But, you know, he cowered up. He didn't send it to us. We never got it. This is a new technology, FLE technology. So where are your demonstrations? This is what customers are supposed to be seeing. Do we have the ultra short those on here for outside? Did I bring them in here too? Oh, I gotta put those in here too. We got another one missing. We got a few of these missing here. Oh, we don't have the outside one. Oh, I'm bringing them on here too. Might as well.
Interesting that people think that we put all this push.
Now you see this, Jamie. I got white surfaces against my screen. I even found the top of this projector case. It looked pretty cool. I thought it'd be a nice challenge to put against my screen for fun. That's Black Dynasty paint. You know, that's the paint you claimed to be our product at the end of the day. Remember that? I have plenty of videos on that. Also over here we got some Black Magic. I don't improve the name at all, but basically it's one of the darker paints from Lowe's we picked up. And then we got a couple white sheets of paper versus our technology right here. Now you notice that none of this is matching, right? This is how it's supposed to work. And I get on camera and lie and say, oh, it's a yellowish color, it's a dark hue. What did that dumb nonsense you keep saying on camera? No, this is how it's supposed to look. When I told you that I'm going to have you do things that you don't want to do in that courtroom, I'm going to have you paint that screen. I'm going to bring a container of that paint with me. I'm going to have you paint that screen against your product and try to convince everybody in that courtroom, including the judge, that your product's doing something different. Tell that lie in court and see what happens to you. Well, I'm definitely on a field day with this. I'm going to challenge you on everything you ever said out of your mouth, and I'm going to drag you into a courtroom and make you do it. Shouldn't be a problem. Why should I have to make you do it? You sat there and told these lies, right, about your company, right? Then you should be to back them up 100% in court. I'm challenging your company. So everything you said on camera, you're going to have to back it up. Everything you said about me, you're going to have to back it up. You're getting sued. And you're going to jail for committing fraud. So I'm going to have you paint that screen up, just like you did on camera, and that red hoodie, and I have you sit there and try to convince those people that they're seeing two different screens. I told you I'm not playing around with you. I gave you a warning. What did I say to you? I told you if I send you the letter and you don't send me the black paint, backing up what you said, that's going to be far worse. So gentlemen, I'm going to have you back things up in court. Anything you said about your company, I'm going to challenge you to that. That range gain nonsense, you're going to have to prove that in court. If not, you're going to get sued. You're going to get with fraud charges. So he has 2 days now to remove it off his site. I'm giving you the chance to do this. Because if you don't remove it, Danny, what's going to happen is when I go in and file the claims against you, I'm going to clearly state that, look, I gave him the option to remove it, and he chose not to. You're going to be questioning why. So you got the option here. But other than that, for your customers, yeah, they're lying. This is what you're supposed to see at the end of the day. When you do a gray versus gray or black versus black, you have to see a massive difference between night and day.
And to make these products, coming up with amazing websites, doing all this work at the end of the day, it's all about money. If it was all about money, I could have sold out, like I said, a long time ago. Technology can dominate certified screens. All technology has that capability. It's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about the money. I could basically go offline or right now and charge a lot of money for the technology. And
Now, Jamie, you want to go on about buckets and stuff in the day? Jamie, you're going to be in a 4x8. Your toilet's going to be right next to your bed. Do you know that? And you're going to be in there for quite a long time. And someone else is going to have to go to the bathroom in that unit with you also. Yeah, what do you think about that one?
Fusions and the completes over here, or cinemas, have to be taken outside. Oh, I forgot, we can't take them outside. This is not even outdoor screening.
Now, as you said already from the door, you gentlemen made claims that my product matched house paint, right? That my product basically comes up so dark you can't see it, right? That I was scamming and ripping people off. If you do not take my company to court and back up your claim, I'm going to talk to an attorney and see if we can take you into a higher what do you call it, court system, where I can sue you for a whopping $10 million. I'm going to up everything through the roof. I told you I'm going to hit you pretty hard. You can't back it. You're going to get hit. You're going to sue for millions of dollars. You spread false lies about me. So you're going to have to back this. So that's your penalty. If we want the court, probably about $1 million lawsuit. Probably pretty much basically about it. But no, I'm giving you the opportunity to take my company to court. You said I was a fraud and I was doing all these things, and you have all this evidence against me, right? You blasted all over YouTube. You have all this evidence. So if you have all this evidence, then you have no problem taking me to court. What's the holdup? So you have 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, if I don't receive anything, I'm going to take you to the highest court that I can. I'm going to sue you for $10 million a pop for each one of you. Do you have any idea the damage behind the $1 million lawsuit is even horrible enough? I'll take everything from you, even your kids' student loans. I mean, their college money, everything. I'll take it all from you. I'll show no mercy for anybody. Do you understand me? What's going to happen? So you're going to owe me this money. And you're not the first person I've sued. I've sued people before. I know what goes on in the courtroom. I see the crying and whining and pleading to the judge. We don't have the money. We don't make that kind of money. There's no way in the world we could pay it out. We don't have it. Doesn't make a difference if you don't have it. We'll get it out of you some way. We're not going to get all of it, but you just have to deal with the massive liens that are going to crush you. In this economy, the last thing you need is a lawsuit. So, 2 weeks. Come on, your time is running out, and I'm getting bored. Because either way, we got to go to court. Either way, you're going to have to back this up. You have no choice. I'm taking you to court either way. It doesn't make a difference. I'm just giving you the option to be able to back up your claim. The only problem is this is going to seal your fate. Just like Jamie sealed his fate with the black paint we sent to him. We gave him the request. He sealed his fate already. All right, I got people to see. I got to go pop down and get the rest of these charges put in. Got to drop the post office and take care of my customers. Let me see what else has to be done on top of that. Let's see. That's basically about it. Let me go grab stuff, get my lift down here. Let's go around here real quick, get all this done. All right. As for Jamie's customers, well, I don't think he has any left, but if anyone's ever thinking about it, don't. Because again, you're going to get ripped off. Nothing more than just house paint. That's all it is. I like this whole setup right here. Anyway, let me see. Oh, mouse. Oh, I gotta put my customer demonstration. I hadn't even had time to put my customer demonstrations in. I've been so busy. I got a whole section down here for my customer demonstrations. I literally have not put in yet. Yeah, see, I got a bunch of customer demonstrations I can load up in here. I haven't got around to doing it yet. I got some of them in here. I haven't got a chance to get the rest of them in there. I'll get that today. See, Jamie, I've been so busy getting things done and dealing with you children at the end of the day that I haven't had time to load my new customer demonstrations in here. So I got to get set up for that. All right. You know, we have one of these pages on here. We got one of these pages on here. Look at the people clapping in the back. He didn't take the time to build his website correctly. He just put anything together. He just didn't care. Y'all don't have one of these on your site, do you? A batch number guarantee? Is your paint guaranteed? That's another thing I'm going to challenge you on too in court. Is your product guaranteed? Challenge you on your shipping policies. I'm going to challenge you on everything. It's my company versus yours. Test demonstrations, all that, everything. How do you know your product does this? How do you know your product does that? I'm going to challenge you on everything. All right, I think we got confirmation on Jamie's post office fraud charges, one of them that came in. That document, we're going to use that to shut your PayPal down. Because we can show that basically you committed postal fraud through your website using your PayPal account. So we can use that against you to basically shut your PayPal down. And your website. I need your website to stick around for a little bit. That's why I tell you, Jamie, at the end of the day, if you're still where you're at the end of the day, it's because we allow you to be there. There's a purpose for everything. If I want to come out swiftly and ruin your life, I can get you kicked out of your building right now. I got police reports on you showing that you committed these crimes right there at your residency, easily. But we need you to be there because there's only officers coming to your front door to arrest you. So we need you to be there. I mean, I can make it rough for you. I can have you removed off your property and have you get a bench warrant because you got to report where you're at. You got to tell somebody where you're at. So basically, they know where to come and pick you up at. But I want you to be there so they come pick you up. Yeah, bad idea. Extremely bad idea. Open case. Let me see. Committing crimes in the middle of an open police case. Ooh, man, it's not gonna go well. I don't know what you were thinking. Who is Allentown's district attorney for these? Yeah, definitely, yeah. You got to learn to put down Lehigh Sheriff's Department? Really? You made a mockery of them? That was not good to do. That was very stupid. All right, let's get all this done. You're going to get a mugshot too, right? You're going to get arrested because you get the mugshot. I can dig your mugshot up. Pretty sure we can get a hold of mugshots. Let me see. Yeah, we can get a hold of mugshots. We can. Let me get your mugshot and your police records and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have a felony against you. I mean, a felony means you can't have a job, which means they have to terminate you from your job. And you can't live at your residency either if you have felonies too against you. So that's going to affect that too. Only thing you're going to have to do to make all this go away is you're going to have to prove that none of this happened and you could back up everything you said against me, which you can't do. Other than that, let's move on. Get out of here real quick. I got things to do. As for Jamie's customers, if there's any of them left, yeah, just go get something else instead. That's what you're best doing. Don't even buy his stuff because he's going to sit there and just lie to you and rip you off. And then you go in and you basically match that product, because I'm pretty sure a lot of his customers, that's how they found out his product was matching, because they heard me talking about his product all the time. And everybody said, you know what, I'm going to shut him up. I'm going to do the demonstration myself. And they matched. That's what happened. Yep. I had a couple of your customers popped over to buy from us. They matched. They went out, they shut me up. That's why you don't see any demonstrations of anyone doing anything with these house paints versus his product to say, look, you think, okay, put it this way, real quick. You think with all the stuff I talk about him scamming people at the end of the day, that not one of his customers would have went in and did the same thing he did, if they had matched completely different, you think those videos wouldn't have popped up? Those videos would have been all over YouTube if that was the case. We can't find one of them. You know why? Because they went in and did the test themselves and they matched. And they contacted Jamie, upset and angry, and they wanted their money back. And you know what Jamie did? Jamie pointed to his policy. You can't get your money back because guess what? It landed on your property. It's yours. You opened it. It's yours. I don't know if you tampered with it. I guarantee you heard that nonsense from him. Did he have you send it back? and do an exchange or anything or try to help you? No, we didn't do that for you. Didn't. No, we didn't do anything. We did nothing at all. That's what happened. That's why you have customers posting videos on and mocking him and calling him all these things because Jamie ripped them off. Now we found Jamie's address. He ripped off a customer who got ticked off. Now the customer must have moved, but he posted his shipping label, which had Jamie's address attached to it, because Jamie ripped them off. So with me sitting there saying all this stuff, that his stuff is house paint, house paint, house paint, house paint, house paint, as Jamie once said on YouTube, hey, look, if I'm wrong about this, how about y'all take me to court? No, we don't say that. You know why? Because he'll lose in court. We're the ones who brought the batch number out. We're the ones who push customers to ask for test demonstrations on products before and after they're sold. We're the ones who do all this, not them. The reason why they come after us so hard is because they want to continue to ride that gravy train and rip off their customers. And we ain't going to allow that to happen. So gentlemen, I'm going to put an end to all that. I'm going to drag each one of you into court. I'm going to prosecute you. I'm going to sue you. And some of you, I'm going to give you jail time. Because you crossed the line with my company. You made a big mistake when you did that. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. But meanwhile, you guys are nothing but liars. Because again, can't find any customer reviews on this product in a while. And he's not the one telling me, taking me to court. Oh, make that statement. Get on there and make that statement. Oh, I'm taking to court already. I forgot about that. We're doing that already. Anyway. Yeah. Or, hey, how much you ship me down some gray paint and I'll put it against my product live? Yeah. You won't do that because you already did it already and you failed. So, yeah. So, Jamie, if your customers basically, they've heard me dozens of times talk about your products being nothing but house paint, I'm pretty sure they went in and did those demonstrations themselves. If your customers had to pressure you to make you do the demonstrations, all the more they went in and did the demonstrations themselves. If I pay for something and I'm asking a person like, hey, shut him up. Go over there and do those demonstrations. Just shut him up, please. And the guy goes, well, this, that, and the other, I can't because I got to take care of, I got to do this, and I got to do that. Then you're like, what the freak? Like, okay, so is he telling the truth? How come you won't do it? You know what? I'll do it myself. Then you find out it's the truth. And then what happens? You get angry and upset. You want your money back. Because I was right. All right, then. And that's why we don't see any customers basically proving me to be a liar. That's why. And no customer will lay claim to any of his products. The only ones that are left are the ones that have been around for probably around 5 or a year ago. They've been around. That's basically about it. And those individuals at the end of the day won't even speak to them because they want their money. They got ripped off. Look at that up close. Look at that woman in the pink. Matched all the way through. Now, you said the white levels are off? Yeah, where? So yeah, for Jamie sitting over there probably crying and whining and upset and angry right now. You did it to yourself. All you got to do is be honest with your customers to make good product. You did it to yourself. And you went around and spread a bunch of lies about my company, and this is what got you something's going to get you some serious jail time, get your lawsuits. So, okay. So, now you know. Yeah, Jamie's lying to you. That's all fake. Feel free to go to the blacklist and take whatever you need. If you have any complaints you're going to file against him and try to get some money back or whatever, I would suggest you go to the blacklist, get what you need from there. Definitely goes right to his website and get a copy of that policy, because that policy will allow you to win your PayPal claims very easily. Now, for me on the other end, because he doesn't have a batch number, of course, we do have batch numbers, and the Mr. Matthew over in England, which I'm still working on getting you expedited down here, because again, now it involves my company, not me, my company's involved in this. So that means you violated my company. That's a different policy of getting you over here, because you basically came over here and you slandered my company. All right. So it's a different story between me taking to court and my company taking to court. And that's what we're trying to figure out, how to get you over here. Because now we got this whole conspiracy plot, and you were involved in it because Crow posted emails and stuff, and he talked about my family and all kinds of stuff that went on. Yeah, so you're involved in all this now. So we're going to see how to get you over here. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about you. Not ever. I'm going to get you over here. I'm definitely gonna get you over here. Don't worry about it. But anyway, I don't care how much I gotta pay for attorneys to get this done. I'm gonna get you here to the United States. I'm gonna prosecute you. But anyway, in the email, did it clearly say at the bottom that I requested you to bring my item back here? And you can't say I didn't pay for shipping. I paid for your shipping. Our shipping is free. You refuse to bring the item back. It's funny because the video he posted on the Netflix said that the white labels wouldn't pick up, but yet our customer here, white labels picked up with no problem whatsoever, and they came from both in the same container of paint, the same vat. You messed up big time. That's where Jamie messed up on the batch number. Bum, 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 bum. That's why we have batch numbers. So with that being said, that's why we went on our PayPal claims. And he sat there, I'm not going to show you the emails, but they were pretty hilarious. He was sending me these emails saying, you're not going to win, and this is that and the other. And I said, dude, what you posted is not my product. Our products don't come out that dark. That's black paint. I've tested enough black paint against my product to know what black paint looks like against my product. So I know from the door what that is when I'm staring at. And he became frustrated and upset. He said, no, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, do me a favor. Send me the paint back. And we'll do a live stream test right here. And I'll show you it works. And I couldn't send it back. You know why? Because he tampered with the product. That's why. It says right there on the bottom when Jamie posts the video. It says right there to send the paint back. We'll put it on a live stream. And knowing that, he turned around and he filed a complaint against my company. Big mistake. We showed your batch number. We showed your product came out of a 5-gallon container along with everybody else's. Your stuff is tested. You lost your claim, didn't you? Yeah, you lost your claim. There you go. Now, you could have had a beautiful product up on your wall looking real nice, and you decided to mix black paint in. Now it's useless. You can't even use it. You destroyed it. So how is it possible that your product came up that dark, but yet this one, it came out of the same container as your paint, looks like this? See, that's what Jamie's facing in a $12,000 lawsuit. Oh, God, it's just too easy. Jealousy, the jealousy. All right, let me get out of here. I should put down free wide. We're gonna start putting down free worldwide shipping without hidden fees, because there's some hidden fees on some people's stuff. Let me get out here and get these people. I've been sending for the longest time. Let me get everybody taking care of it. I gotta call my list and get out of here real quick. Hope y'all enjoyed the video demonstration. Be aware. Number one, if you're buying screen paint products, please ask for batch numbers. Very important. Make sure all products are tested before the product is sold. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. You don't want products changing color on you in the middle of the camera, be painting the screen in. None of that bull crap at the end of the day. And also, too, another thing, too, make sure that the products are tested against house paint. That's very important. Because you don't want to mess around and just get a house paint shipped to you that you just paid for an overpriced house paint and get ripped off in the process. Gee whiz Louise. All right, people, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.